guys, whether sitting in your seat or you nice in your ride. Whole time you been listening to me, you could have liked and subscribed. Look, you go.
All right, let's get right into it. We're gonna recap the Ray Moore Tyler card. All right, so we had Zyquin Moses versus Leonardo Madrina. Zyquin washed him, took care of business as expected. Then we had Omari Jones versus Jerome Baxter. Omari showed everybody he's a dog. Omari took care of business. Then we had Israel Madrimov versus Luis Salazar. Madrimov made the fight tougher than it needed to be, but ultimately he did take care of business. Then we had Khalil Cole versus Jesse Hart. So far, I'm 3-0. I did have Jesse Hart winning. Jesse Hart did win. He got cheated. Politics as usual. So, but they gave that one to Khalil Cole. Jesse definitely hit him with at least 40, 50 more shots landed. Nasty work. Then we had Raymond Moritalla versus Andy Cruz. I did take Andy Cruz to win. He did lose. Clearly, Moritalla definitely stepped up, showed him the champion, the pedigree, the experience. Cruz 7 fight. Definitely need to take a step back. Now they're even talking about him going to 130. He did look like the smaller guy, but that was definitely pretty decent card. All right, now we're gonna do the pre-fight predictions. There's a bunch of boxing this weekend. There's so many cards. It's about 5-6 cards this weekend, maybe 7. Bunch of fights tomorrow, Friday. I'm only going to do the Pro Box main event. Brian Flores versus Sterling Castillo. Brian's 27-1-1, 16 knockouts. Castillo is 21-1 with 13 knockouts. I'm taking Flores. He has 148 rounds. Castillo only has 96 rounds. Flores 3 years, longer than him in the game. And then, man, I think I'm going to get right into the main card. Madison Square Garden. The Shakur versus Teo card. All right, we got Jarrell Big Baby Miller, 26-1-2, 22 knockouts, 37 years old, versus Kingsley Ibea, 16-2-1 with 14 knockouts. He's 32 years old. I want to take Big Baby Miller, but I'm going to go with Kingsley. I think he's going to stop Miller. Miller's up there in age. He claims he's in good shape, but we'll see. I'm going to take Kingsley on this one. Then we got Bruce Shushu Carrington versus Carlos Castro. Shushu going for his first title. Bruce is 16-0-0 with 9 KOs. Castro's 33-0 with 14 KOs. Should definitely be a tough match for him, but I'm going to take Shushu to get the job done and win that championship. Then we got Carlos Adames versus Ammo Williams. Adames is 24-1-1 with 18 KOs. Williams 19-1-0 with 13 KOs. Adames is number 1 for the ring. Williams is number 8 for the ring, 6 for the WBC, and 9 in the WBO. I'm taking Adames. He had a great fight with Hamza Shiraz, his last fight. Definitely won that one. Once again, politics as usual. I'm going to take Adames, though, to get that job done. And then we got co-main Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz. Keyshawn is number 1 in the WBO. Jermaine is number 10 WBA, 9 WBC, and 11 in WBO. It's going to be a tough one here. Jermaine has 138 rounds to Keyshawn's 84. Keyshawn said it's going to be a stoppage. I'm going to take Keyshawn Davis to get that win. Then you got Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. Teo's the ring champ, WBO. Shakur's moving up for his first fight at 140. I'm going to Give this one to Shakur. I think this is Shakur's moment. Bud Crawford has left the game, so it's Shakur's time. He dominates, disrespectful fashion, and shocks the world. I believe it's Shakur's time. Then we got a UK card. We got Alif Nuran versus Taylor Jenton. Nuran, she's been putting girl. She's 12-0 with 8 knockouts. And the woman she's fighting is 8-1-0 with 3 knockouts. I'm taking Turan, most likely the stoppage. Then we got my guy Josh Padley back in the game. 17-1-0. Lost to Shakur, Rockstar Stevenson. He's versing Jawad Belmedi, 16-1-3. 7 KOs. I'm taking Josh Padley. Then you got Bakram Muratalev. Yeah, he's back versus Josh Kelly. This is going to be a tough one. This is one of the fights they're saying may be a sleeper. Might got to watch out for Josh Kelly, but I'm going to take Muratalev. So many fights. I want to keep this thing moving. That's the UK card. And then we got the Puerto Rico card. We got Giovanni Stantilani, 34-1-0, 18 KOs versus Courtney Pennington. Now, Courtney's 39 years old and not even ranked. I'm taking Giovanni to take care of that. Rohan Polanco, 17-0, 10 KOs versus Christian Gomez, 23-6-1. Definitely some filler. He's 39 years old. Polanco's 27. I'm going to take Polanco in that one. Then we got the main event. Xander Zayas, 22-0, 13 KOs versus Abbas Baragu, 17-1-0 with 9 KOs. Xander's looking to unify, 23 years old, looking to be the youngest unified champion currently. This is another tough one, but I think Xander should be able to pull this one off. I'm going to go with Xander. Then we got a card out in Denmark. We got Carlos Castillo Rodriguez, 9-0-0, versus Gianmarco Cardello, 12-1-2. I'm taking Carlos. Yeah, he's 29. Gianmarco is 36. Yeah, Carlos should get him out of there. Then he got Dina Thurland, 23-0-0, versus Lila Furtado, 12-3-0. I'm going to take Dina. 165 rounds in the game, undefeated, professional. She should be able to get this job done. Then we got Jacob Bank versus William Skull on the main event. Bank is 17-0-0 with 9 KOs. William Skull is 23-1-0 with 9 KOs. He's number 10 for the ring in the IBF. Jacob is number 12 for the WBC, 4 for the WBO. This is going to be a tough one. If William Skull fights like the way he fought Canelo, he should lose this one. And based off of that fight, I think I might roll with, even though William Skull has 156 rounds, Bank only has 94. I mean, based on the history, it's saying take William Skull, but I feel like he might be one of these upsets. All right, we'll take William Skull. And then we got it's a London card. We got Archie Sharp, 26-2 versus Angelo Dragon, 10-12. And come on, we're taking Archie. This guy got 12 losses. He's 35 years old. Like, you got more losses than wins. There's no way you should win this fight. Then we got Gradus Karas versus Boris Crichton. Gradus is 9-0 with 8 knockouts. Crichton is 13-6-0 with 7 knockouts. 32. Gradus is 24. Definitely taking Gradus. Should be a stoppage. Then we got Francesca Hennessy, 7-0, 1 knockout versus Ellie Boatelli, 7-0-1 with 2 knockouts. Francesca is 21 with 51 rounds. She's 29 with 46. I'm going to take Francesca Hennessy as they are trying to build her up. Then we got a Vegas card. Ooh, yeah, I know. It's a lot of boxing. We got Radovi Kadzali, 29-3-0 versus Alexander Godzvik. Remember him? He fought David Benavidez when the monster moved up to 175. That went all the way, 12 rounds. I'm going to take Alexander based off that experience. Then we got Sergio Boachuk, 26-3-0 versus Rodazabe Buto. I have 16-1-0. I'm going to take Boachuk. Yeah, based on that experience. Then we got Jose Venezuela, 14-3-0. Shout out to Zoo for boxing. And then he is fighting Diego Torres, 22-1-0 with 19 KOs. He is number 13 in the IBS. Venezuela is number 8 in the WBA. This should be a good one. I'm going to give it to Venezuela based off of experience and skill set. Should be able to close this out. I know that was a lot of information to pack in. It's a big weekend of boxing. Recap on my picks. That'll definitely let you know, give you a sense on what lines you may want to go with. I'll probably do another one tomorrow with the big fight predictions. Tap in with me on the next one. We're going to recap this legendary weekend of boxing.
Move on them, jab mean, but the hook worse.